everybody, this is my little garden. Yesterday I took some tires and some brick reinforcement wire and I just shoved it all in here, and I've planted a pineapple mint that I bought from Stowells. I planted yellow petite watermelon seeds and sugar baby seeds. Also planted red noodle beans and white emergent climbing beans, and then I've planted the mellow vine peach and the mellow melon ginger fry and some lavender and black peppercorns. So we'll see how they grow. This is also a new part that I did, and yesterday I've planted these strawberries, but they're suffering in the heat now. I don't like watering them at night because of snails, so I get up very early in the morning and then I water them in the morning. But today is extremely hot and the wind, always wind. And those are old washing lines that I took, and I just put some lines up here because I want to move my grape from that side to this side because it needs to be in the sun. The rosemary, my daughter-in-law bought me, I planted out here in the pot. And I've planted some seeds of lavender and holy green basil, and they grow, but they're still tiny. This is my little worm farm where I feed my worms. I've got a few down here. And the plants that's growing in here is pips from gem squash. I think I'll plant them out later on. The sweet potato is a kitchen sweet scrap. Pineapple is a kitchen scrap. The potato is kitchen scrap. The ginger and turmeric was also kitchen scraps. That I'm not sure what that is. This is champion moss seeds, they still didn't grow. The celery is kitchen scraps. These peppers are kitchen scraps. And that coriander is a pip from the kitchen that I bought at the shop that I'm using in my kitchen. I actually threw a few in here because they give the plants nitrogen. These tiny little babies, my pretty tiny little babies, are white Welsh onions. At the back I've planted some purple bush beans. The corn is glass gem corn. They're not actually a corn, they're actually a popcorn. And then I've planted some purple Vienna, kohlrabi and broccoli, purple broccoli, and Georgia Southern collards and black palm kale. Yeah, it looks like the collards, the kohlrabi and the broccoli are growing. I'm not sure about the black purple kale. I thought that was the strongest one. I might have to put some more seeds in when it gets cooler. This is yellow bush beans called bergkool bush. In here are all scraps. A pip from the kitchen, avo, some tomato pips from the kitchen, scraps of sweet potato, scraps of, what is this? I'm not sure if it's celery or coriander. Scraps of pineapple, scraps of pawpaw and pink pinos, and some more avos, and then there's a potato and ginger. There's ginger too. Scraps are growing. These are seed potatoes. I've planted 4 different types. Those ones flowering, I can harvest in the end of the month. But these are the 4 varieties of bikini, Ronaldo, flamenco, and the purple ones are Laos and Kalia. Laos and Kalia. At the back, yeah, I planted some more beans, and I think radish. This is Grenadella passion fruit. Actually, it's the giant passion fruit that I bought from Food Lovers Market, and it's growing. The plants are so expensive that I thought, now I'm going to buy one and I'll eat it and I'll plant it, which I did. This is tiny little dwarf marigolds called gold nuggets. In here I've planted a brown onion from the kitchen and some garlic from the kitchen. These marigolds are the bigger ones, the giant ones. And my potatoes looks good. I just hope my harvest will be good. These are all the bigger marigolds growing here. These are red cherry tomatoes. They say cherry tomatoes and potatoes should not be planted together, because either the one will grow and the one will die. But mine looks very happy together. They don't have a problem. I do tend to sow my stuff very dense because of the wind. The wind breaks everything, so I'm planting it very close together. The only thing is the pumpkins. Next time I will plant separate in those tires, because they tend to get moldy with the rain. That is a purple potted pea. These are purple beans. Some more purple beans. This is Ursha kale from Russia. I think, yeah, it's Russia. Purple Ursha kale. That one is, this is, that's, and this is Easter egg radishes. Then I've planted a mixture of Swiss chard, but I only see red ones, red or pink. I don't see yellow ones. I'll have to buy some more seed to get more colors. That's some more onion and this is also some more onion and garlic growing here. But the Swiss chard, there's white and red or pink, but I haven't seen any yellow ones or orange ones. I'll get some more later on. And these are just the normal spinach. This pumpkin is a pumpkin that my daughter-in-law bought, and she made a Halloween thingy face with it. And then I just took the seeds and I called it after my grandson Rain's pumpkin. This one is also a pumpkin or a squash, I'm not sure which one, because I've planted spaghetti squash and I've planted the sweet dumpling, so I'm not sure which one it is. These are the grapes I want to plant out. Katopwa. I grew up with these grapes and I just love them. I just love them. I've been looking for years for a plant of Katopwa grapes. And at last I got them. But I had to ask Stones to actually get them, and so I got the plant. The flower is called the hen and chickens, and this is a wild fig. This is an ivy. It's got quite big leaves. I cut them down because they overgrow. I have some potatoes in here, but I want to move them. And this is a little flower my daughter-in-law got from work, and she wanted to throw it away, and I kept it. It actually makes beautiful flowers. Like in spring, the whole thing is just orange. And these are red gladiolas. They had over 50 flowers this year. They need to be planted out. These are the purple peas. I'm actually just keeping them for the seeds now. And then I've planted some pumpkins here. I don't know if it's spaghetti squash, or I know I've also, there's some more passion fruit grenadillas, which are scraps, and I threw some pumpkin scraps in here and butternut scraps. The cabbage is from a scrap from the kitchen. Pineapple is a scrap. This is an orange or a lemon or grapefruit scrap. And those are contender bean. And then my tomatoes, they all ripe, going ripe. That was also from a scrap tomato, but they're doing very well. I'll definitely plant them again at the back, because we're gonna put some sunflowers here. So I'm gonna move everything to the back. These are the giant marigolds. Aren't they beautiful? They are so beautiful. And look how my celery is suffering. Yesterday they were beautiful, and my basil, they suffering from the heat. The arrow looks still okay. The red long chili is suffering from the heat. It's really suffering. I think I must plant them out the pots. And this one is a green pepper. I also need to plant out. I planted some catmint here for my kitty, but still nothing has grown. And then there's some more. That's actually a different color one, a light color. It's lighter, this one is lighter. That one is darker, that one is darker. Some more marigolds for the bad bugs. And this is a chicken, hen and babies. I've planted some white alpine strawberry and yellow alpine strawberry and some lavender here, but still I don't see anything. I might have planted them too deep. These are my little gifts from Stodels that are all planted in here. That's some pumpkin seed that my grandson planted here, sweet dumpling or spaghetti squash. And then strawberries. This is the smaller type. I can't remember the name. That's a wild peach tree. That's a speckboom. That's some celery, some avos. And this is a Williams banana. I was hoping it will make some fruit this year, but so far nothing. This is a black beauty. It's such a delicate plant. It's a black beauty brinjal. And I took some rice from the kitchen, which was the blue bonnet rice, and I planted them and they grew. So I think this winter I'm gonna grow some rice. And that's my little garden. This, I think, was a date pip that I threw in here, and it's growing. That's probably typical. But everything is growing nicely. Yep.